Previously on The Ultimate Fighter Undefeated. In the 6th preliminary fight, featherweight Ricky Steele survived a 2-round war.
Ricky Steele.
To beat Suman Mokhtarian of Team Miocic by unanimous decision. On the heels of his win, Steele was sent to the hospital with a foot injury.
Fingers crossed. Thank you so much. All right, great fight.
5 Team Cormier fighters have won their fights, while 1 has lost. Only 1 Team Miocic fighter has won his fight, while 5 have lost. Up next, the 7th preliminary fight. Costa Rican standout Alan Zuniga of Team Miocic takes on Conor McGregor's teammate, Irish submission specialist Richie Smollett.
Let's go, Richie!
I wonder what time Ricky's gonna be back.
It's not looking good for him.
Yeah.
What up? Ah, man.
What's going on, guys?
What do you say, man?
Well, there's no fractures. It's just some serious contusion.
Good.
So, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Wait, so you'll be good for next week?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, bro. Don't give me a heart
That's
attack like that. Whoa.
That's good.
I heard crutches and my heart just sank.
I did go to the hospital and get x-rays done, and luckily I have no broken bones. That was super good news. It made me super happy. It was a scary moment for sure, but that being said, my feet are still really banged up. And as far as the head goes, you know, it's we're fighting concussion-like symptoms, but it's just hard to say. You know, it's all the adrenaline and everything. And you know, I'm a fighter, and that's what I came to do. And if I can do it, that's what I'm gonna do. My foot's like this big, honest. We'll see.
Keep your head up, man.
Uno, dos, uno, uppercut. And then Angelo. Okay. So, uno, dos, uno, no, uno, dos, uno, uppercut, Angelo. With Alan, I love that kid. He's just a hard worker. He just pushes the pace, and you know, I think he's ready to fight. You know, he just always has a smile on his face. Training hard, never question anything. He just goes. So he comes in, boom, push. Just enough for you to get your hand through. It's tough to talk to him because he doesn't speak English, but I mean, I don't talk great English either. Yes. Or you can come right hand, whatever you want. Just under uppercut or whatever. Just push, get a distance. You know, having Gus here to help us with Alan it's great because you know, Gus knows about MMA too. He's a fighter himself. I'm just happy that we could, you know, we have a great translator for Alan, and Alan picks it up real well. You know, he might not understand it, he'll just keep listening until he picks it up, so it's great.
Got it. Arm triangle, see? Leg lace?
Hips in. That's it.
So? Beautiful.
Game plan for Alan, I think if he just, you know, pushes the pace and just keeps hitting him like he does, like in all his fights, he just doesn't stop. And, you know, I think if Alan slows down a little bit, then he's gonna have trouble. But I think if Alan just keeps going forward and fights him like he should, he's fine. You know, if he goes to the ground, he's gotta be careful for leg locks because, you know, Richie's real good at that stuff and he's good on the ground. But I've seen Alan on the ground. And I feel comfortable if Alan is on the ground, he'll be fine. He'll get up.
¿Quieres trabajar contra el jab que te gusta a ti? Y también al otro le gusta tirar patadas de abajo. La tira patada. 3, 2. Cada vez que te tire, ping, ping, ping. Sí.
Bueno, mi plan en la pelea contra Richie es entrar a boxear, patearlo y él tal vez intercambie un par de golpes conmigo y me intente llevar al piso, pero yo voy a estar atento para hacer sprawl, para golpearlo, frustrarlo hasta lograr noquearlo.
That sounds good.
Si Richie decide no ir al suelo conmigo y pelear de pie, sería perfecto para mí. Me encantaría recibir golpes, me encanta que me golpeen. De hecho, le diría que me siga pegando para que me siga aprendiendo y uno de tantos golpes míos lo acabaría.
Richie, I didn't know much about him, but I know now that he's a silent killer, and he's one of the favorites to win this competition at 155 pounds.
I've rolled with Richie, and I know Richie is slick. I know
he's not just slick, but like legit and heavy on top.
He's just the toughest dude, you know what I mean? Like
his leg locks are slick, right? And the thing that is scaring me in this fight, if I see Richie grab a heel hook,
can a tap fast enough?
I'm gonna look away because the line doesn't tap.
He's good. He's very good.
Yeah.
I love to attack the legs. It's something new, it's something different. It's not very common in MMA right now. I train out of Straight Blast Gym, Ireland. Probably the best gym in the world. I train under Coach John Kavanagh. You all know who my training partner is. He's the champ, Conor McGregor. My day-to-day life in Ireland is different. Monday to Friday, I live in Dublin. I train all day and I coach in the gym. On the weekend, I come home. I'm from a town called Arklow. It's about an hour south of Dublin. It's a nice town. It's about 20,000 people roughly. It's a very supportive town of me. Like when I fight at home, half the town comes to watch me, great support. There's a guy called Niall McCarthy. He owns Townheads Barbers. He has supported me and helped me since I've been an amateur. Like, I love that town.
What's up, guys? Pretty much bar training is all I do. I sit at home, spend time with my family, and watch Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's my daughter Ava, my girlfriend Hannah.
My girlfriend does do most of the work, in fairness. I'm like the fun dad.
I bring my daughter for a walk to see the ducks, and she falls asleep straight away. I stuck up my mum and my girlfriend.
My daughter, I love her more than anything in this world. She's my main inspiration. So when I win this show, get that big check, I'll be treating her. This is the highlight of my week. This is the reason I'm going to Vegas for this tournament, to try and make all of our lives better.
I'm in bad shape right now, no doubt about it.
Es la fauna de Costa Rica. He crecido en una familia muy humilde.
Hey, Ricky. You gotta eat, brother. You hungry? You gotta eat to heal, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, thank you so much, man.
And go right back to bed. I got syrup. I got the water. You want some milk?
This is perfect, bro.
You want some coffee? I got cold coffee, warm coffee. Hey, anytime, my brother.
Ricky's my boy, I gotta support him, but he's nowhere near 100%. He's not even at 50%. The dude can barely walk.
I mean, I don't want Ricky to not compete, but at the same time, it's like, man, if you got a concussion, he's on the older end of the spectrum. Oh, dude,
even all the dangers and stuff that we're talking about, it's easy for me to say because it's not me. I would fight, but my coach wouldn't let me.
That's your career you're starting to gamble with there, you know? You take one shot, one bad shot, and all of a sudden your chin's gone.
He looks so much cooler with the glasses on.
I'm still not able to really stare at lights too well, you know, and noises get to me pretty quickly. So, you know, yeah, I was in the fight of my life. I'm in bad shape right now. no doubt about it. And yeah, I got hit hard in the head, but you know, they're getting on my ass about a concussion. Like, I'm not even worried about fighting with a headache.
Just tiredness, maybe.
My teammates, you know, they're all good dudes. They're worried about the concussion, and I take it all to heart. I really do, you know, but I'm going to deny all, you know, medical, like, help at the moment. You know, I'm going to do what's best for me, what's best for my daughter, but, you know, again, if I feel like I can fight, I'm going to fight. I just want to be in control of that decision, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, bro. You get to make
your health
that
comes
decision.
first.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you get to make that decision, bro. Like, don't even sweat it. You know what I mean? There's going to be no pressure on you.
Oiga, extraño a mi novia, ahora sí. La extraño mucho. Estoy deseando llegar a Costa Rica y verla ahí afuera del aeropuerto esperándome. Ah, qué duro. Bueno, esto es Río Tárcoles. Esto es Río Tárcoles, el río más famoso de Costa Rica por sus cocodrilos, como pueden ver. Allá hay algunos tomando el sol, los otros en el agua, que es la fauna de Costa Rica. Mi nombre es Alan Mauricio Zúñiga Méndez, tengo 25 años y soy de Heredia, Costa Rica. Tengo culebras, tengo 4 culebras, estas son dos de ellas. Esta es la medianita, esta es la más grande. Esta es mi casa, aquí es donde yo vivo. Esta es mi casa, en la parte de mi casa hay un río. Yo vivo en calle La Presa, en San Miguel de Santo Domingo de Heredia. Vivo en mi casa con mi mamá y con mi hermano y una sobrina mía. Tengo acá mis tortugas, tengo muchas tortugas, varias. Acá también tengo otro estante que es más grande, lo tengo con caimanes y con las tortugas también, pero las tortugas que ya son más grandes. Conforme las tortugas van creciendo, las paso de ese estante, este otro estante. He crecido en una familia muy humilde, entonces, bueno, mi estilo de vida no es igual tal vez al de muchos. Sí, este es uno de mis caimanes, se llama Tosti. Me gustan mucho los reptiles, por eso tengo ese tipo de animales. Además que como vivo en el campo, vivo en la montaña, tengo espacio para tenerlos. Y como son animales tan exóticos que no es normal verlos, me gusta tener caimanes, los cocodrilos, están pequeños. Esta es mi casa, esto es lo que yo hago todos los días. Me gusta estar con mis animales, aquí vivo, en la montaña. La vida en Costa Rica es muy tranquila, es un país muy tranquilo. Por un lado es montaña y por el otro lado es mar, es playa. Yo soy del lado de la montaña, pero me gusta mucho también el lado de la playa. Aquí vengo listo para mi segundo entrenamiento del día en la Academia Mandarina MMA. Hace 10 años comencé entrenando en la Academia Mandarina MMA en una cochera pequeña. Ahora es más grande, es la mejor academia de Costa Rica, la academia que lleva el mejor MMA al país de Costa Rica, porque nos hemos abierto a aprender del mundo. Tengo mi propia academia, Tigre MMA, es una academia chiquita, humilde. Desde que comencé en esto de las artes marciales mixtas, mi sueño ha sido ser peleador de UFC. Llevo 13 victorias y nunca he perdido. Mi plan es siempre ganar, sea contra quien sea.
So I'm going to talk to him and see if we can't get you over to a doctor. I'm forcing him to go and get his brain checked out because this is not something that you want to play with.
The Crip Fan.
What's up? How you feeling?
I feel good.
Better?
I feel better.
How's your head? I mean, I want you to be honest with me.
Yeah, I know.
Come here. How's your head?
It's not the best.
Still.
Yeah. I just wanted this to be my decision, and I know it's probably not the smartest thing.
You're still showing something. I mean, your head's still hurting. You still got your glasses on.
Yeah.
So it's not even about being.
Well, it's just rest now. He's gonna just tell me what we probably already know.
No, they're gonna give you a head scan and everything.
I know.
Which is what you need to do for your long-term health. Even, I mean, again, at the end of the day, the competition is important, but what's more important, your health.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna talk to him and see if we can't get you over to a doctor. You need to do it, Ricky. He does not want to see a doctor still, but I'm forcing him to go and get his brain checked out because this is not something that you want to play with. You know, you don't play with concussions. We've let you, or we've respected your wishes to deny treatment, but now you need to get it, all right? I will talk to the people. Go sit.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried, to be honest. I'm pretty worried that, you know, I might not be able to continue.
All right, so here's what we're doing, all right? I was in my house, and I had a vision of how I wanted this practice to go. So what we're gonna do is this. Get a warm-up, a little bit of light jog back and forth, high knees, knee pulls, that whole warm-up you guys do. Once we get through that, we've got sprints, okay? You got 16 sprints, and you're done. 1, 2, 3.
Never been in this shape before. DC has a big thing on being fit and cardio. In the last 5 days, I've ran 30 miles on the treadmill before going to practices at the TUF gym.
You know, Richie Smullen has looked phenomenal. He's worked hard. He's never really strayed from the program, does everything we ask him. He's just firing on all cylinders and ready to go win this fight. Time!
Richie Smullen, the undefeated Dubliner. Smullen with the outside trip. Smullen is so good at leg locks.
I have 3 wins, 1 draw.
And he switches to an Achilles lock, and he might go for the heel hook there.
In my 3 wins, I have 2 heel hook wins and 1 TKO win.
Moving at the top to that. Moving at the top to that heel hook. Beautiful heel hook there.
My main style, I suppose, is take him down, submit him quite quick, don't take any damage.
A flurry of punches and it could get stopped.
I'm not gonna lie on him and try to hump him to death. I'm gonna take him down and try to him up. I mean, whether it's by strikes or submissions, I'm a different kind of grappler.
Going for the heel hook, torquing on it, it's the tap.
It's instant, Chris, it's instant. What a result for Smullen, and listen to that fan base there.
Go. Go, Tyler. For Richie, the game plan is pretty simple. Get the fight to the ground. His only chance is to throw at you. This kid has a lot of wins, but he hasn't fought anybody like you. It's such a huge difference on the ground, you have to get it there. Yeah. So, I don't feel like you have the luxury of doing this and doing this yet. I feel like once I get close enough, maybe throw a jab, and then I'm making my move already, okay? Let's make our move. Go. Cut him off, cut him off.
I think it's very important for me to impose my will.
Nice. Go.
I'm gonna walk forward, when I get in his face, hit him hard, take him down.
There we go, nice. Time, let's go.
And if I get that devastating leg lock, you better be sure I'm getting that big bonus as the season ends.
You're out of there, Rich. You're out of there. Yep, go. Let's go to our offense. I know Alon's gonna bring the fight, and if he allows Richie to get a hold of that leg, that knee gonna pop up off the top of the ceiling like Richie likes to say. I go, Richie, what happens to that knee if the referee don't jump off quick enough? And he's all, it's gonna hit the roof in his Irish accent, you know? I love that kid.
Get up.
Take a look at my fingers.
Today we're going to be meeting up with Dr. Janda, the neurologist, and go over the results for my MRI.
So our staff, they did a cognitive assessment on you. Hi, good morning.
Hey there.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good. Okay, so let's see how you're doing, okay? Take a look at my fingers. Look up this way. Oh, that causes issue, huh? Look down this way.
Today we're going to be meeting up with Dr. Janda, the neurologist, and go over the results for my MRI. I mean, if it comes back and I'm concussed, it just, you know, This would definitely be a competition-threatening deal for me right now.
I have very good news for you pertaining to that MRI of the brain, and thankfully that study was entirely normal. Great. And that was done on what's called a 3 Tesla magnet, which is a strong magnet, and so that's very good. But per each millimeter on the MRI, there are about 50,000 to 100,000 neurons, and sometimes that doesn't always show up. So our staff, they did a cognitive assessment on you, and just to be clear on the scoring, are you aware of what county we're in right now?
I don't know what county.
Okay, so we're in Clark County, just for your edification, and you had a little bit of difficulty on the recall when they had asked you to recall pencil, apple, and rock. Oh, you felt that you were tricked?
No, I just
okay.
I thought I had it.
Sure.
You know, I'm feeling a little groggy still. I'm not gonna lie. I have a lingering headache, and you know, I'm 4 days out from my fight, and lights are still a big problem.
Happy that your imaging of the brain is normal, yet it is concerning that you're still having some symptoms. And so usually what we do is, it sounds very cliche, but we say when in doubt, sit it out. So at this point, I don't feel comfortable clearing you for that next fight. Are you okay with all this news?
Yeah.
You are?
I've avoided every test and all the doctors I could over the past couple of days, but you know, there's just no hiding, there's no avoiding what's going on.
Thank you. Thank you.
What up, man? You are okay. No spots on the brain is good, but he's not gonna clear me to fight. It is what it is, man, you know?
It sucks. Another hit for Team DC, but I hope that he heals well, and I hope that he gets his shot.
Nothing I can say to make anything better, but you can only control
exactly
what you do.
Right.
And you put in 100% of your effort in that fight.
Yeah.
And you fought amazingly and you won.
Yeah, thank you. Ultimately, obviously, our health is first and foremost. I got a daughter to take care of, and I laid it all on the line. And you know, so the ones that truly matter will be proud of me and understand that. But you know, unfortunately, I'll have to see these guys later down the road.
Heartbreaking.
Let's go!
The way the cookie crumbles, right, Rick?
Thanks, sir.
You do a good job.
All right, guys, let's do this. Welcome to the TUF 27 weigh-ins. To the scale, Alan Zuniga.
Alan, I heard his record's like some crazy record. I forget what it was, but it's a lot of fights. But then when I roll with him, I'm like, I don't know.
155.
I feel like he's one of those guys that fights a lot harder than they train.
Que vamos. Castigar. Castigar. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, Alan. Just vamos. Castigar.
To the scale, Richie Smullen.
Irish Richie! Irish Richie!
Hey, anybody else want to weigh in? Richie got enough for 2 of y'all tomorrow. But who else want to go? Who else want to go? Out there, Richie got enough for 2 of them tomorrow.
Richie is a stone-cold killer. He's one of the most respected men in the house, but at the same time, everyone knows he walks softly but carries a big stick.
Let's go, Rich.
Once he's on top of you, there's no getting out unless you're tapping. So really, you know, I'm quite confident in this matchup.
154 and a half. Look at 154 and a half.
Let's
I've rolled around with Richie before, and he's a beast, you know. So I think that it'll be a great fight, but I think that Richie should take this one quite easily.
Let's go, Rich. Rich, get a little closer to him, Rich. Yeah, look through him, Richie. Look through him, Richie. Straight Hey,
Does he want to fight or does he not want to fight?
I think he wants to fight.
If he can go, he can go. If he can't, he can't. Something's wrong with his stomach. Whose stomach? What a weird day, huh?
Morning, Richie.
Hey, Mike.
How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good, man, good.
I am fired up for this fight. Me and Alana are both probably more the quieter spoken guys, maybe. But don't let that fool you. As that door closes today, I'm gonna try to rip his head off, as I'm sure he's gonna try to do the same to me.
Bueno, para la pelea me siento bien. Por estar lejos de Costa Rica no, porque he peleado muy lejos de Costa Rica, más lejos que acá. He peleado en Francia, he peleado en Brasil, en México, en Colombia. Todos los peleadores tenemos nervios siempre antes de la pelea. El que dice que no tiene nervios antes de la pelea está mintiendo, porque hasta antes de un sparring se tienen nervios. No, pero yo estoy sumamente tranquilo porque estoy acostumbrado a pelear en otros países.
It's a beautiful day. Good day to beat somebody up.
I feel great. My weight cut, it wasn't really a weight cut, to be honest with you. It's actually probably my easiest weight cut I've ever did. I've been sitting around waiting, watching all the fights, waiting for my one to come up. My fight is up now very soon. I am more than ready. You know what I mean? To get a quick turnaround, win this, get a quick turnaround for the semi-finals. Yous will all know my name after this.
Bang!
What's up, my brother? Yeah. Yeah. It's about that time, baby. It's about that time.
All that's on my mind now is getting by Alan Zuniga. He's a tough opponent. He's actually the most experienced here. He was the last pick, but I don't think it was last pick for skill-wise. I think it was last pick because of his language. He doesn't really have any English.
Para darle un mensaje a Richie sería nada más que yo siempre estoy listo para la guerra, para matar o morir. Y si él va a pelear contra mí, tiene que estar igualmente listo para matar o morir, porque si no, no va a estar listo para enfrentarse a mí en la jaula.
I can't control the outcome. I mean, as much as I want it, but I can't see myself losing. Like, I've trained way too hard for this. I visualized it so much time as me getting the win, me walking out to that cage. I want to go break this guy. I'm coming straight for him, straight from the opening bell.
Double jab, uppercut. Do some jump jacks. That's why the best each catch from the.
Just get an overall sweat going.
I was warming up, and as soon as I started warming up, my calves kept locking. So I said to the strength coach, to Chris, to start rubbing out my calves because they were like, it didn't feel normal.
This one?
You feel that?
Yeah, I feel that.
How's what's happening? Just nervous body time. That's never happened before.
Pop over his shoe, guy.
I mean, I can't have you limping out there, Rich. Is that much of a cramp?
Is there any way we can talk to first?
Okay, yeah, hold on. Banana or something? Get a banana, somebody. Duran, see if you can find a banana.
I think there's some on the tray out there.
Here, someone will go.
Hold on. This is crazy, man. You didn't even cut any weight, bud.
No.
Let me see.
Just be careful there.
Put this down and push his foot forward. You gotta get it stretched out, man. Oh my God. You know, cramps are terrible, and I've had them. You know, I've had them where I've gotten full body cramps. Richie's were limited to his calves, but the pain that he was in, it was immense. So what do you think the issue is, Rich?
I never felt that cramp in my life. Ever.
You know, after about 10 minutes of rubbing him, we take him out into the hallway so he can see the doctor.
At this point, I don't have an explanation why he's sleeping either. You know, without running blood tests and stuff like that. You know, from a medical perspective, when I evaluated him this morning, 40 minutes ago, an hour ago, he passed. Now he wouldn't pass.
If we get some more time, I think we can get him okay. I mean, he's got cramps.
If he was this is practice, I'm saying you're done for the day.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
this is a fight.
I get that.
Much more than a practice.
I get that. When I saw him, he passed. He was nothing like this.
He passed his physical an hour ago. I don't know what's happening. It was just a nightmare. Just a nightmare.
Does he feel like he can fight today, or he can't?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's cramping, man. Like he's cramping, which I don't understand why he's cramping. He didn't cut any weight.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
Well, you know as well as I do, if it was your fight coming up, you would figure it out and you'd get out there.
I actually, for me, when I catch cramps, 30 minutes really doesn't make much of a difference. But at least it gives them a shot to try to see what we can do.
I think Richie's
What do you mean? Richie what?
I just heard the coach spoken about nothing's like the coach feel like nothing's gonna change. You know, he's crazy. You know, he's stopping something wrong with his stomach. Who's stomach? Richie. I swear to God.
Worse, better, nothing? Same?
As well.
Just the legs, man. What do you want to do?
Sit down for a minute.
Okay, sit down.
If anything, it's nerves, if anything. But...
It's definitely his nerves, bro.
Hey, and this is a mental issue, bro. Yeah. You want? Yeah. Just let him go to home.
So we take Richie into the green room and we put him under a hot blanket. The cramp is this, in his legs. Hopefully the heat will start to open it up and it starts to loosen up and Richie will get to go into the octagon.
We'll figure it out, okay? Justin, DC will take care of you, bro. Don't worry.
Get him some fluids. Gotta get him water.
Yeah, just gotta make sure he's not, overly nervous.
Keep the energy low. That's why I can't go in there.
He's gonna be fine, Richie.
Here, he's gonna go. Pick it up.
Does he want to fight, or does he not want to fight?
I think he wants to fight.
Seems like he wants to, but he can't.
I think he's truly pretty cramped up.
That's a problem.
So.
Yeah. You think it's
Craig
nerves?
Could be a little bit, but I think there's real physical component to it.
It's either potassium or nerves.
One or the other.
I'm gonna go with nerves.
Look at this. What's going on, okay? Listen, we got about 30, 40 minutes. Listen, nigga, let's relax for 30 to 40 minutes. And then we're gonna see how it goes from there, okay? So I need you to close your eyes. I need you to okay, that's one way you're gonna get your body relaxed, okay? Close your eyes. We got about 30 minutes, okay? Take a nap.
It's my commission.
Hey, Stephen.
He's coming in here.
Good luck, boys. Let's do it. What are we doing? We're fighting. Oh. Yeah. If he can go, he can go. If he can't, he can't. So take your time, whatever you need, and if this kid can't fight, your guy wins. Okay. And he advances.
He wants to fight because he wants to get that bonus.
Trust me, we all do.
Let him drink it
We gotta wait.
What a weird day, huh?
They told us we'd get about 30 minutes for Richie to try to recover. See if we could bring him back and see if we can make him feel better. What happens next if Richie can't compete? Because now we're looking at 3 guys from my team that can't compete, you know, so it was a balancing act, you know, trying to stay calm for Richie, but also worrying about what's next.
How we looking, man?
It's here.
Okay. That's a wrap then. What's up, buddy? How you doing, Sean? Good to see you. Yeah, he's out. He stood up. He can't walk. Done? Yep, it's done. Congrats.
Unfortunately, Richie couldn't carry on. You know, he's cramping so bad that he couldn't even walk. You know, and I felt so bad for Alan. I just walked the room. He was really bawling. He was so mad.
What's the goal? What's the goal of coming here?
¿Qué quieres hacer aquí? ¿Quieres una pelea?
To win, yes.
¿Quieres ganar una pelea o quieres
No, yo quiero ganar todo, pero todo. Sí.
The goal's to win.
Es ganar
¿Sí?
todo.
Win, ¿sí?
Yo quiero, no me gusta ganar así, a mí me gusta ganar peleando.
Entiendo.
Hey, look at me.
Él no quiere.
Win, ¿sí?
Ganamos.
Win, ¿sí?
I need money, man.
Hey, you.
I wanna KO. I need money, man. My country don't have money, man. I need money.
Hey, you won.
Hey, let me tell you how this works. So the way that this competition works is take the least amount of damage as possible so that you can make it to the next round.
No, man, I need money. I wanna KO.
Yeah? I hear you.
Man. No, I need,
I hear you.
I like winning in fighting.
Okay. Well, you get the KO. Hey, listen. You going into this fight, you would have taken some type of damage, whether it was you hitting him or him hitting you. You took no damage. You make it to the next, you're fresh, get your KO in the next one. Hey, I'll tell you what. Hey, you win by KO.
Guess what?
You got $2,500. You won by KO.
I like winning fighting, man.
I know. It's a no-lose situation. You won by KO. You took no damage.
I don't know what else we can say to that.
There you go.
Hey, can I get that? Hey, can I get that? Yo, Dana, can I get that?
Hey, I love
Can I get that KO?
Oh, he gets it. You're rich. You're rich.
I was trying, man. Trying, dude. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. It was nice to hear.
Yeah, you got it.
Seeing Alan emotional, like, got me emotional because that's how I want every fighter to be. You know, and I love that. I love that he just didn't care. He's like, I don't care. I want to fight. He's like, I'll fight. You know, I think he wanted to fight someone else. He was so pissed, and seeing that drive and that burning desire, just because he wanted to get in there so bad, it just, man, it's like refreshing.
Alan, could you sit to the front?
Deep breath. Everything okay? Okay.
Alan.
Where's he at?
He just wanted to fight.
Oh, hey, he got plenty of fights coming.
Yeah.
Sit down. They got more fights.
As healthy as you can make that next round.
If you know Alan, you know how much heart he has. He walked through those doors, tears coming down his face, knowing that he's not going to get to compete that day. You know, it wasn't about getting an easy win. It wasn't about, like, just going through to the next round and getting through to the semis. That man really wanted to compete, and it sucks because it wasn't his fault either.
All right, folks, unfortunately, under the advice of our doctors, Team Cormier fighter Richie Smullen is unable to compete. Therefore, he has been medically disqualified. So by default, our winner moving on to the next round will be Alan Zuniga.
Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations.
He esperado demasiado para esta pelea. He entrenado bastante para pelear exactamente con Richie. He sufrido mucho en la casa como para que él se quite y ganar esta pelea yo sin pelear. Y la verdad es que él se quebró ayer en el pesaje y hoy ya no quiso pelear.
Your head's hurting? Yeah. Oh, there's been a lot of excitement over the last hour and a half, so. Hey, come on. Hey. Hey. You're fine. Hey. Richie. Hey. Come on. You're fine.
What?
You okay?
Yeah.
Hey. You're okay. These are things you can't control, right? Hey, these are things we can't control. And then when there are things we can't control, you gotta be okay with them. You hear me?
There's a lot of things going through my mind right now. Like, when all this comes out, having to explain yourself, you know what I mean? It feels like you disappointed people back home. Like, family, like I said, I'm going for 6 weeks to win this show. I came here for like the 6 weeks, and I didn't even get to fight.
Man, que estés bien.
Yeah, hope you're okay, man.
I would rather lose than leave like this. There's nothing I can do about it. I still don't know what's happening with my muscles in my legs. I'm gonna wait for the checkup and go from there and see what happens.
I'll be nervous.
You know what's happening, Delaney.
You made the pick.
You know what's about to happen now,
You made
Delaney.
the pick.
Delaney, you know what's about to happen
You
now.
made the pick.
I did make the pick.
You up.
No, I didn't. Delaney, you know
You're
what's
a good
happening.
fighter, but you might have got hit too hard.
Hey, you know what's about to happen right now, D.
Your judgment a little off.
You know what's about to happen right now, Delaney.
You might get hit a little too hard.
Hey, somebody's about to get cracked. It ain't me. I got a few months before I get cracked. But you're about to get cracked coming up very soon. Last featherweight fight doesn't really need an announcement. We're gonna bring the #1 pick of the entire competition, Tyler Diamond, for Team DC. The #1 pick of the entire thing. And look, I like him. But we gotta tear that face up, Stipe. We gotta tear the face up. Dulani, come out here, man.
What's my
meet
name?
your maker, Dulani.
What's my name?
Dulani, meet your maker. Meet your maker, Dulani. Oh, Tyler, get his hand off you, Tyler. Look at that. Hey, take him off.
Take him off.
Take off them glasses, Delaney. I'm very confident in Tyler. I believe he's a bad boy. Whoever got the first pick was going to take him. I know Vellante and them like to give him a hard time, but there's no chance that if Stipe would have picked first, he wouldn't have taken Tyler Diamond. He's a bad boy, man, and he matches up well with all the guys on the show. Let's go, Tyler Diamond.
He's crying.
Are you wiping his tears off? Let's go, Tyler. Ready? Let's go.
Someone give me a tissue for this man.
That's the light. I did not cry in no face-off. My right eye always waters. I don't know why, but it always waters. Maybe I have a bad eye or something.
Hey, at times when you really come face to face, what's coming your way, you wipe a tear away. You might
I don't know why that had to happen. That was the worst thing that could happen. That was the worst thing that could happen. That was the worst thing that could happen. They gonna put that TV. Bro, I am bro. It's an emotional time. I'm crying. Bro. I've never seen a grown-ass man start crying before a fight.